Good morning. Hodi hodi Vigastensinen. Oh my God, Robert. I'm still trying to understand what you're saying. Guten Morgen. All right, it's a fine Monday morning here. And we are live from the province. So this is the day that I'm going to be back in the city. But first, let's have some coffee. Hi everyone, long time no see. I'm finally getting better after being sick for a few days. And I thought I'm going to do some live stream because I miss you all. All right. Good morning. That was German for how are you? Ha ha ha. Yes, Robert Cole. Good to see you again. Yes, long time. Robert Cole and Robert Ian is in the house. Hi, good morning, Vicky. Hello, Alan. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Rich McCool. Hold. Is it V Gate sign in? I thought it's V Gates. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Vicky. We are in the normal time in the USA again, so now there is an additional hour between us. Now 13 hours instead of 12 of yesterday in the Eastern USA. Oh, you're changing your hours. Why is that? Is it because it's winter? You change hours when it's winter, I see. Okay. All right. I think I think there are just very few people here. It doesn't have I don't know what's going on with my connection, to be honest. My connection is not getting very good, guys. Tell me if you can still see or hear me, because I'm not really sure. How are you today, Rocky? How are you, Rocky? Yes, how's everything? How is everything? It's a fine Monday morning. It's kind of sunny. I'm just waiting for my um I'm just waiting for my food. Char. I'm just waiting for my coffee. Yes, can still see and hear you fine. That's good. It's called daylight savings time. Wow, you get to save your time there. That's nice. Audio and video is good now. Can see and hear you fine. Make a short video this afternoon. I'm going to check that out later, Mr. Do good. Thank you guys for sharing my stream and being here. That's highly appreciated. So our topic for today is about me. Char, joke. Our topic for today is about what are Filipinos most Filipinos think when you are married with a Westerner. Like we're going to make it really specific, which foreigner. Because you know what's funny, guys? Sometimes they don't even consider Koreans, they don't even consider Italians. Let's say no, Korean, like Thailander or Malaysian guys to be a foreigner. It's really crazy. Like most people, I mean, maybe in the province that works. Like most people think foreigners are only applied to the like let's say whites. It's weird. But of course now it's getting more like general. Like if you're outside the country, you're from the outside of the country, you're foreigner. But before, when we're talking about the foreigner, like they just think that you should be white. Yeah. You can save time, huh? Government stick. Okay. Some cameras will display the wide video of the turn of try it and see if yours will do it. I'm sure it will. Oh, see? It would. Okay. Oh, what my God. I cannot see my face now. Okay. At all means is the clocks are set back an hour just means it gets darker faster. Okay. Here we don't need to do that. If it's December, it goes dark faster. Arizona does not set back clocks. It work. Yeah, it does work. People need to lose their stereotypes. People are people. I think they all want some basic things if you break it down to basics. Exactly, Robert. Hey, everyone. Yeah, there's so a lot of stereotyping. It's I think it's everywhere, and here in the Philippines, it's going back before or even worse. Like there are still practices in some provinces that if you're going to marry someone, you need to have specific things to give to the parents of the woman. Like let's say there are some places in Mindanao, um, with the people that some places that still needs to have like the halad, like it's like a thing that the man should give to the woman, a specific thing, so that yes, please do, Rocky, so that they could marry the girl. And here, if you're married to a foreigner, let's say for example, if you're married to the foreigner, people assume a lot about you. People assume a lot, expect a lot about your husband, about the marriage. Like for me, for example, like we was not able to register the marriage yet, and that's the reason we wouldn't be able to come here in the Philippines. And with that being said, I think we will need to meet somewhere in what's it called that, in Thailand, because he cannot come here. He was trying to save a lot because it will be so expensive for us to travel both. But yeah, we're going to make ends meet so that we can be each other this year. But what I'm saying is that people assume that I got a lot of money right away. Like when they hear that I was married to a foreigner, or let's say, like it's not even like, to be honest, technically we're not really like officially married yet because it's not still registered in our PSA, but I would say it's marriage already. People think that I already have a lot of money. People think that I am living in a really nice house, like better house, let's say. They would think that I'll be able to buy a car right now, and they would think that all my expenses is being covered already by my husband. So that's the thing. Like most people are thinking, especially in the provinces of pressure, guys, because in the province, in a small town, people knows you. Yes, especially me. People knows me a lot because when I was elementary, I've been traveling from one school to another because I'm competing. Right, the school sent me to places to compete, and with that being said, people knows me, and like even the teachers, they would think that I already have this and that just because I'm married to a foreigner. Everyone knows that when she marries American or German foreman, you rich overnight. Haha, what a joke. I know, right? People assume too much. Assume is making an ass out of you and me. Yeah, that's right. They're assuming, I can't imagine. Like yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I'm not feeling so well, right? I'm not feeling so well. I had crumbs in my shoulders. Get a little bit dizzy. I went out, but I'm not really feeling good. I mentally blocked. Everything was not good. And then there was three people. There were three people that I had known a long time ago, but never talks to me. After I lost my business, and just yesterday, like greetings, like just asking me how I am. I'm not able to answer yet. And the next thing is, I know you got money. Like, wow, she knows that I got money. And she said, I'm just gonna borrow a little amount. Can I borrow like at least 1,500? I'm just like, what? Like, it seems like I don't have a right to say no because she already told me that she knows that I got money and she wanted to borrow money from me. And I'm like, how do you know if I have money or not? Like, I have no right to say I don't have money because she told me already that she knows that I have money. And I said, look, yes, I have that amount, but that amount is the money that I'm going to use for this week for me and my daughter. Yes, I have money, but I cannot lend it to you because that's what the money I use. I'm just like, what? You only have like, come on, it's just a very little amount of money. Like, why can't you, you know, like just a little, I'm going to pay back. I'm just like, to be honest, yesterday, I only have very little amount. Yeah, something like that. I do have. It's just like for I think it's just $40 that I have for this week. Um, because as I said, we're saving to meet. And then yeah, she's just like you have to, it feels like to me she wanted to tell me that you have to lend me money because I know you have money, something like that. And I was super mad. Like I cannot hold it. I was just like a keyboard warrior that really like I typed so fast and just like, "Grrr." What are you talking? Like, my God, it's really crazy. Like they're assuming. Like for example, let's say I go to places. They would assume that's actually is like my man right away paying for that. Yeah, in some cases when I have to go to Cebu City and I didn't have my apartment, he was helping me with the accommodations because it's necessary. But let's say, for example, when I posted that flying hostel or I posted that let's see, Dusitani, that's a very big resort. That's an expensive one. And people assume that I'm rich because I went to the very big resort. They don't even dare to know why I was there, who paid for it. I was invited for a birthday of my best friend. And I hate it that I have to explain to people. I hate it that I feel like I have to explain to them what happened to this, what happened to that, just to prove to them that I have, that I am not rich, that I don't have money, that I'm not greedy. Like the problem is like if you say no, automatically said that you're selfish, that you change. And that's very, very frustrating. It's freaking frustrating, man. Like they would ask me like it's very, very not easy. Orange, orange. Where's mom? Kapila. Chinto sa kawan. Ay, dito lang. Yeah. That's really frustrating. Like, why the heck I have to explain? Why the heck I have to explain my life? Where I eat, where I go. Why I have to explain that? Like, it's really annoying, man. I tell my lady, just answer back. I was about to ask you for a loan. Lul. Yeah, I think this one is a good idea. I tell woman I know what your favorite words when they ask what is my favorite word. I will tell them your favorite word is awesome because it end with me. Oh, nice. Sana all. Borrow means give. That is Filipino to English translation. I don't have money from BWW. I do have a little bit. Lighting is unflattering. Raise light 1 or 2 feet. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. My gosh, guys. I promised this month I didn't think I would be able to reach the $100 threshold for the YouTube salary. Yeah. Yes, that's the thing. And then they're like pressuring me to have a baby already. Oh my God. I mean, it would be so nice to have a baby with Will, but at the same time, I don't want to be having a baby right away when we're not settled yet, when we don't have a place together yet. Yes, I have my home, and I don't mind if he's staying here, but I don't think he's really comfortable in a place like this. He wanted to have a bigger space because he's a big person. I know he could stay here for a while, but he wouldn't be able to stay here long term to build a family in my house, in my home. No, I don't think so. It's a very small space. So I think we have two little small lands. I think we would just need to build a house first and then have a settled. Like he will have maybe business or like regular job before that, or maybe we'll just have to travel with our daughters, something like that. And there's just like people like I do understand they wanted to see a half breed babies, but my God, the pressure is real. May buntag Michael Jones, kumusta? Salamat sa pag-anhi. The pressure is real, like oh my goodness. Yeah. And it's just really crazy. Like if a Filipina is, oh my God, that's whoa. That's actually super fast. Thank you, Robert. Now you made it. Tell your husband, Dankeschön. Lul. Wow, thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, I made it. That's fast. Thank you. Um, Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. It's really crazy. Like if you're married here, I'm not sure if you guys have the Filipino girlfriends or wives of how they experience stuff or how you experience it yourself. But that's what's going on. In the city, I think I don't you don't have so much problem, especially when you live away from your family. But still there is this communication base in social media that they will just, message you right away with that matter. And there is like it wasn't just a message. I think it was like way back 3 months ago. Well, I'm not even married yet, I guess. Yeah, not yet. And I got this high school classmate of first year came to my door, and I was not here. It was my sister who was here. And she said, like, oh, is Vicky here? Like, we are classmates. And my sister, yeah, she's not here. What do you want? And she said, oh, I would like to borrow money from her. Like, she wants to borrow money from me. We didn't even talk for a long time. Like these people don't know what I've been through, what I'm doing to just be able to find work, what I'm doing to earn with my little hustles to help my husband. He wouldn't be able to like send me money like others. Yeah, other women are lucky that their man can take care of most of their needs financially, but there are certain men that just cannot do that because of their priority responsibilities back home. Like for Will, he needs to pay the money he owed from the government when he was studying. He just finished his like study, I think two years ago, a year ago. Actually, that moment that we were together, he went back to college because the government of he already have a degree, but he didn't take the master's degree that he needed it um to get his degree. Like he needed the certificate, and so he needed to study again. So he need to pay that the student loan that he owe. He need to pay the unemployment that he got with the COVID, and he got the daughter. He got to pay his bills, and even though he got big salary, he also have to pay rent there. He needs to pay for his car. He needs to pay for the insurances. And people don't understand that. It's weird. Like just because he is from the West doesn't mean that he got a lot of money. There are moments in his month that he don't even have enough money for going out, just for the basic things. And I just I'm getting so frustrated to always like explain to them how it is here, how that works here. So I'm like, my God, you know, and they're like sometimes what also the things happening here is this Filipina. I'm not saying everyone, but most of the Filipinas are like that, especially that people that lives here are like making it like a competition. Whose husband can afford this? Whose husband can afford that? What husband can give to them? Something like that. And sometimes I feel like, I don't want to be even belong in there. There is also like some Filipinos like that. That if they're married or having a foreigner boyfriend, they're going to meet their friends, showing them, I mean, it's okay to show stuff, but in a way that they are competing each other, whose husband maybe is giving them more. It's also very annoying, right? It's really crazy. Okay. You don't have to be married, college friends, third, fourth cousins, high school friends you haven't talked in a years are like, hi BFF. Exactly. Like how what BFF? Hi George. Guten Morgen. They only know the annual and convert to PHP. What they don't know is the cost of living. Exactly, exactly. I don't understand, Robert. That's what I said. They only know that they're converting even the monthly rate. Let's say, for example, Will earns 4,200 euros, maybe, and then how much he needs to pay for the apartment, how much he needs to pay for his kid, for the car, for the rent, for the food, for the insurances, for the loans. They don't know that. It's really crazy. They would think right away that, and if your husband wouldn't be able to give everything or most of the things that you need, they would assume already that your husband is kuripot. You know what kuripot means? Do you know what kuripot means, guys? If they think that your husband is not giving you this and that, they would right away assume that your husband is kuripot. I mean, I'm so happy. There are Filipinos that having like all this husband that could provide them because they're done with their financial responsibility, or they don't have that much. It depends on the circumstances. It doesn't mean my husband is kuripo just because he wasn't able to give everything or most of the things that I need. It's just because he got stuff there that's going on, and I know that if he would get a lot of money, it will go to me. He would help me out with everything. It's just because right now, um, it's tied with money. That's what happened. And then there's people oh my goodness, it's really very annoying. I spent days showing her my bills slow. She was in, oh, she gets it. Mm, okay. If they reverse the process of higher cost of living, did know we are not much different economically while in the separate city countries. Yes. Well, there is always, the advantage of the Western world, I think, is that accessibility. And of course, it's of course higher standard of living compared to the Philippines. Because if you guys are like a housekeeper there, or let's say you guys are gardener, you still will be able to have fridge or something like that, that makes a little bit comfortable of living. But you are also working how many hours a day, how many jobs you have to be able to sustain your ways of living. Here, if you are working, let's say, um, $7 to $10 a day, you would still be able to live. It's not too much, but you would stay able to stay in your home, could pay your bills, and stuff like that. It's just the standard of living is so high in your countries, but also you have to work so much so that you could also sustain that standard of living. And people don't understand that. People crawled out of the woodwork asking and even demanding money from my wife when the people in her area found out she was engaged to me, assuming she is rich because she engaged to an American. Yes, it happened to me. Like they're assuming like I'm living in a very nice house right now with an aircon, with a big couch, um, wearing branded clothes. Guys, I'm wearing $1 clothes. Okay, okay, pre-love. Some people think a Filipino married a foreigner, they are rich already. Welcome to my rich house. Like, to be honest, I already have all my things here before I'm even getting married. It's not everything, but it's the common things that people needs to survive in the Philippines. I got home, I got a bed, I got a, you know what I mean? It's just like, why do I need to wait to get married to have my life started? My God, I am a single parent. I was a single parent, so I need to be standing on my own before I even needed to get a husband. I just wanted to have someone with me, not because I need someone to like to provide everything. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize how expensive it is to live in Germany, including my GF. Oh my God, I think I do. I mean, Will told me when it comes to the food, it's not that expensive. It's actually cheaper in some foods, but with other stuff, it's super expensive, and I knew that already. Are you mostly happy or mostly frustrated? Why? I think just this times I'm kind of frustrated because of family chaos, but we're not going to into that. But yeah, the thing is, I can be frustrated at this point, but I always want to look happy. Yeah. Or I'm trying to always find something to make my day happier. Let's say about that. Because I would get sad if I see people sad. So I wanted to be happy, especially when I'm out, so that people will see me happy and then it will make their day happy. A reasonable apartment, if you are humble in US, is between 800 and 1,200 USD. Tell them to convert that. Yes. 1,000. So 50, 70,000 pesos. Wow. Oh, no, 1,200, not 1,000. Oh, yeah, I think so. Because it's like $1,000 is 50,000 pesos, right? That's expensive. Kuripot, stingy. Yeah. If he has a house, if he has a house, his mortgage payment is between 1,250 to 2,800 a month. Ooh, that's expensive. Depends on the area where he in. Filipinas call generous men big heart. Lol. Hello, Dai. Hello, everyone. Good morning, Reynalyn Jenga. Kumusta, Dai? Uy, come here na, Dai. Wala na kuan. Wala na swab test. Oh, pwede na ka makusod sa Cebu. Wala probs. Ali na, Dai. Laag-laag na this. No worries. Makastay ka sa ako ang boarding house sa Cebu City. Pinahan ka matong Cebu City. Higher standard of living. Ha, ha, ha. I live in a travel trailer. Basically, a portable nipahat. Ooh, I think it's very pretty much nice. I really wanted to live in a van, a truck, a traveling van. That's also the reason like I didn't want to have a baby yet because I wanted to be like traveling around with my man, when our daughters are 20, 18. Hi, Renalyn Jenga. It's a small, simple, and works for me and my dog. Oh, hi, Danny from Renalyn. I will hit you on PayPal V. Thank you, Derek. Mine is too proud, has a decent job, and doesn't need my help. I don't think she never ever would ask. Oh, okay. Are you guys are married? I think I would say I still need his help. But that doesn't mean that I would ask him everything. Like people assume like I don't need to work. You cannot work. Why are you working? Yeah, why can't you go to this place? Why can't you just ask your husband money to go there? Like wow. Right. If I want to go to that place, I'll work so hard for that so that I can go there. I wouldn't be like, "Hey, how's your work? You've been working like 13 hours a day. Can now you got a lot of money, so can you send me money so that I can visit, I can travel?" Like what? I am feeling bad, Evan, that he is not with me or I am not there to give him massages after his long hours of work. His mind is getting irritated already with his clients canceling their orders. He's working for Google. And it takes a lot of like people think that if you're working from home, if you're working in front of a computer, it's easy just because you don't do physical work. My God, you're drained with your brain. Working using your head all the time is also not a very easy job. Hi, Len. Back again. Welcome back, Rocky. People will think you're rich if you're married to a foreigner. Yes, Dai. My God. People come here already borrowing me money, trying to borrow me money, trying to tell me why I am living in a very small house when when I'm married to a foreigner, asking me why I cannot afford to travel when I'm married to a foreigner, asking me why I'm living in a small apartment or a small boarding house in Cebu when I'm married to a foreigner. Like, why would I need a big house when I have a small house? Why would I need to get into their standards of living when I'm married to a foreigner just because I'm married to a foreigner when I can comfortably live in a small house where I am on right now? Of course, we're going to make a new house with my husband, but how can that happen with this pandemic and everything? Not yet. We're just newly get married and we're just working on seeing each other, and then we will be saving to build our home. I have my house, and I don't need a very expensive condominiums in Cebu City. I just need a place to stay while I'm doing something to start with a business. And people would think, oh my God, her boyfriend, her husband is really poor. Okay, he is not poor, he is working. He just have some stuff that needs to be done so that when we're together, we will be able to pursue our dreams. I am not, I'm not the only one that he's spending money to. He got loans, he got kid, he got rents. Expenses in Germany of living is expensive. And then people would assume, and also it's the I think it's the second job that he got when he's working for others. He have been freelancer his whole life and he been traveling his whole life. So it's just like the basic, like the step with me that he's trying to settle also, you know. And I'm just like every time I go places, I have to explain to these people so that they would not assume that I'm so greedy that I wouldn't ask them. And even though I have that money, I think I also have the right to say no, right? It's just crazy. Like if you say no to them, automatically you're greedy, automatically you're changing. And it's very frustrating, these people. Hello, David and Mercy. Before pandemic, I would have to set aside funds for years to afford a trip there. But do you think we could come there? We can afford whatever. Not all do, but many do. Yes, exactly. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's highly appreciated. Yeah. What is going on? Sorry, guys. It's very hard. What you wanted was companionship. Hello, Eric. Hello, David and Mercy from Raynalyn. Right now in America, a half this discrete ribeye steak is $19 a pound. It's insane. Wow, that's super expensive. So I take that we are all happy today. Yes, we're happy today. We're happy today. We're happy, happy, happy today. Sorry guys, I just actually woke up and I supposed to have my coffee. What happened? I just put hot water in here and I didn't pour my coffee. My goodness. No, I'm on Florida. Just bought a rib eyes here in Florida. That explains it also. I got a bill for owning a house. I need to pay the government $3,000 every year, or they will take my house from me and sell it to the tax money. What? It's crazy. Now I understand why people rather rent houses there than owning a house, Bruce. That's weird. You need to pay tax for owning your house. Ah, dili ako kuya. Not really, Rocky. FL produces a lot more than beef than people. Oh, what happened? Wait. Yeah, get a three-room home for people for 700 a month. 720, maybe it's like 30, 40,000? No, like 30,000? Oh, no, it's not bad. I am supposed to be there November 16. Unfortunately, I needed to reschedule my flight. Okay. Exactly. At when are you rescheduling your flight, Len? Hello, Ma'am Vika. Hi, Ariel. Kumusta, kuya? I live in a tourist community in the Ozark Mountains. Mm. Hey, Bruce, what's up? $3,000 is 150,000 pesos. Yeah, wow. And I'm not in Miami Beach or a tourist area. I'm out in the sticks of the Suwannee River, cattle everywhere out there, and it's sky high on price. Why is it? Hi, Len. How it's going? Today I got a 16-0 steak for 23, but I grilled it myself. What? Insane. In the membrane, insane in the brain. That's what I do, Rocky. I don't eat out anymore, just on rare occasion. Just enjoying the chat here. How have you been, an amazing and beautiful friend? I've been well. Thank you so much, Grown Loan of Care. Guys, if you know May from Zamboanga, she is truly blessed. Just having her training right now, going to you call that? Going to Singapore. Yeah. So I would like to say thank you for all the people that helps her as well. That's highly appreciated. She deserves it. She went here. She came back here to get her stuff, some of her stuff, and I'm letting her use my baggage luggage. So I need to buy a new one for myself because she just borrowed money from also from her brother to go out of the country. At least she made it. Yeah. A big house is a lot more to clean. Exactly. A lot of my meat is fish. I catch year season. Woo? Uh I like fit. I oh my god, what? I like fish. I like fish. Yes, I like seafoods more than um more than the meat. Like I don't eat a lot of pork. I started to minimize my pork. I eat a little bit of chicken, but I like meat. Hey George, what's up? How are you, mom? I'm doing well. It's a very nice Monday morning, and I'm heading to city later. No, not married. The pandemic has made the thing slow. Just taking it easy for now. From Eric. He struggles like all of us, and he is doing his best he can. Miley doesn't mean anything. Vicky is one of the realest women on YouTube. She is amazing. Ooh, ooh. I'm so real that people hates me because I just say it how it is. It's okay. Rinalyn, nothing is up, just hanging down. Dang, make it up, George. I spent 2 years in Germany. Even back in 1982 and 83, housing, fuel, phone, and taxes were insane. I can only imagine today. Yes, Will really felt like he don't have a big salary. Though he's working a lot, but his salary, the taxes is just crazy. Right. We as women should work. We don't need to be dependable to our partner. Exactly. Like I know Will was trying to support me all he can, but he it's just the situation wouldn't work. Plus, I have been working. Sometimes, I just feel like if I get the support that I needed, I've already have a very, successful business right now. Sometimes it's just also the capital makes it. There's no capital support. Of course, business needs to have a capital. So that's also the other reason why I wasn't able to start up by myself because I also unsure to loan. I don't want to be low. I don't want to loan. I don't want to loan money in the bank. It can just makes everything worse, I think. I mean, if it's this business is successful, yes, but as much as possible, I try not to do it. Pandemic, I love it, Robert. Let's go, Brandon. Nobody wants to borrow money from you. They're asking for a gift because they think you're rich. I am already for more YouTube babies. Yoo-hoo! You are married now. Will and the kids are priority. Tell them you have bills too. Yes, I got my goodness. To be honest, I just had to pay the bills, and it's just not my bill. Um, I'm paying 3 bills for the Wi-Fi because I'm helping kids with their studies, and I pledged that, you know. So I need to keep it up. If I don't pay their bills, the Wi-Fi will be gone, and it helps them with their online school or their modular school. So that's another reason why I don't have, I don't have that much money that people think I have because I'm paying for kids. Smile through frustration. Your property taxes are crazy. Gonna go now, Dai. Need to continue working. Okay, loves. Take care and see you later, Dai. Please send me a message when you're in Cebu. Bedroom, home. Make that money, Lynn. Good job, young lady. Hello, good morning. Hello, everyone. Hi, Rena. How are you doing? Yes, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing well, everyone. So that's it, guys. That's actually our topic for today because it's like people. What? Okay, Rena is here. I wouldn't be able to ask Len because I think Lynn is not. I think Lynn is not having a relationship right now. So I would like to ask Rena. So Rena, what do people expect with you that you are having a foreign boyfriend? Is your family expecting that you got, not family, or your friend expecting that you get money, or they can get money from you just because you're married to a foreigner? Because sometimes people expected that, you know what I mean? Because regardless of posted topics, it always turns into money and economics. It's always like that. It's really crazy. Like here, what's going on? Welcome to my house. I sorry. Here. Yeah, people ask me why I'm still living in this house. What's wrong with this house, guys? Tell me. What's wrong with my little home? Hmm? Is there any problem with my little house? I don't know why people so curious why I live here. Like, what's wrong with my place? Ah, yes. Just give me a moment, guys. I need coffee. My mom is here. I'll turn it up for a while because I needed a copyright. Lah, kainit ka ma? Ikaw na mabata? Ikaw na ka? Huwag ka unsa. Init na ni ma. That's my mom. She really hates the phone. She doesn't want to be in the video. Some family Pinoys, they really expected these situations to much explain to our family or even our parents. I don't have problem with my mom, to be honest. I don't have problem with my mom. And yeah, some family, yeah, I got, but the understands. It's just when my immediate family, when I'm helping, it's not because they're asking me. It's because I've pledged to help the kids. That's it. But with other people, it's they're not even family members. They're not even there for me when I need them. They're not even letting me borrow money before when I wanted to go to Hong Kong. You know, there are moments in my life that I really needed to borrow money because I did need to use it for to go out of the country, and they don't even let me. And now they're like, yeah, you know what I mean? Your walls are almost the same color as my spare bedroom. Oh, nothing. It's great little home. If you care about your LDR, you support when and how you can, but you still have to maintain where you are, so it can be difficult. Yeah, exactly. I understand that, Robert. You know, he was trying his best, but he cannot just give everything to me. He also have things in there, and he's not rich. He doesn't have that much money to do everything. It's unrealistic expectations. As long as the roof don't leak, the food don't run out, life is good. That's how I live here, from Robert. See, you're back home already, Vicky. Yeah, I'm back home since Friday, but I actually Thursday, but I also need to go back to the city today. Yeah, I needed to head back to city today. To continue our business ventures with Mr. Jans Milo and see if we will be able to make it already. So wish me luck, guys. You know, it's always worth a risk in everything. It's always worth a try. and I'm really so excited to start it. Nice lighting from Tom. Hello, Jan. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's highly appreciated. I'm having my coffee now. I forgot to have my coffee. My daughter's still sleeping. So we sleep a little bit late last night because I was teaching my daughter how to multiply fractions. And, I want to be a wife. I want to be a worker. And also I want to be a mom, like a good mom. So I make sure that I always come back home and spend days with my daughter, support her with her activities. She likes the, what you call that? She likes to draw. So I just bought her a canvas board to draw. And she wants a drawing materials. She knows how to do animes. Now she's trying to make face, like to draw a face, to do a sketch. So I'm supporting her with that. Also the thing that I really liked when I wanted to move on to the city is that the accessible of education. I want my daughter to be able to pursue her skills and her wants and likes by going to the extracurricular school we don't have here in the province. And that's why I'm really thinking if ever also I would be able to have opportunity when I know already that I'll be living here for quite a while, when me and Will know what we're going to do after this pandemic. If we happens to be staying in the Philippines, I would like to make a school here in the province that would help the kids to develop their skills, to develop their talents. Because school alone is nice, but it wouldn't help you develop too much of your skills, right? Because it's very general. I want an extracurricular activities that would focus on the talent of a kid. And that's actually what I wanted to have. If I'll be able to get people to help me with this, I'm going to get a whole room where I will be able to get drawing materials that kids are can use freely. Like they can just get in, draw things, and they're not bringing the stuff. The stuff will stay there, and to just for them to develop their drawing skills, something like that, like a room for like that. I wanted to coordinate with that with the LGU, but first I'm going to focus on my business, and if it will go, then I'm going to do that, like to help out the community. Something like that. That doesn't need really to be fancy place, but some place that the kids will be comfortable enough to be there and do their talent. You too, Gary. Full forever. Yay. Mega love shout out everyone. Gary Panivon TV vlog. Hello kuya, kumusta? Yes, kumusta kuya? Gikan siya alegria, alegria. Yes. You're a great ma'am, V. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not the lighting, Vicky. Just emit sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You just don't know, dear, how much I love you. You're a mover and a shaker, Vicky. All succeed. I gotta move and shake, 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 shake. Yeah, we can do it, guys. It's not very easy. And if we fail, there's always another way. You know, there is always another way. Will is not happy in Germany. He wants to find some ways to start it off here. Even we earn a little bit. He wants to be here. It would not be very easy, but yeah, he's thinking about it. And I'm glad also his mom is supportive of him. His mom wants to see him happy. He only got one brother in his mom's side and some brothers in his father's side, which is not very close to him. The only thing is that how can we make it with his kid? So yeah, that's only the thing that we are also like have to consider. I have to consider that Will has a kid. and his kid has a complete parent. Mine don't have, so will be the one that makes it complete. But at the same time, I couldn't just let him leave his kid behind. That would make me a bad mom. Though she's not my kid. So yeah, there's quite a lot of things that needs to be considered. OMG disco, no, shake, 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 shake your booty. Guys, I think we have a viand for today. There's a chicken outside, ready to be cooked. It's a roaster. My goodness. Hello, Mike W, and check out the Rileys. Hello. Hey, Rileys. Oh, Ate Mercy. Hi, Ate Mercy. Wow, long time no see, Ate Mercy. My God, Ate Mercy is very beautiful, guys. She posted her picture in her Facebook 22 years ago, and now it's almost the same face. Little cute Marina. Oh my gosh. Ate, native chicken. Yes. And I would like to say congratulations to you, Derek, and also to your wife for opening up the business. That's highly, very, very nice. Yes. So, guys, how about you, Ate Mercy? What can you say about the topic? What are the expectations of the Filipinos, Charot? What are the expectations of your neighbors from you now that you're married to Kuya Bill? Are they expecting you to be rich? Or are they trying to borrow you money because you are married to an American guy? Name that roaster Foghorn Leghorn. Hello, Foghorn Leghorn. Wow, that's a very long name. Congratulations, madam, for having a very good husband. Thank you so much, Gary Panibon TV Vlog. Hello, kuya. Asa karon ka sa Alegria? Hala, kuya, ganahan ko mo adtog kuan. Ganahan ko mo adtog ka ng... Sige na na. Ah, kalimot ko da. Oh, ganahan ko mo adto sa pool, sa waterfalls. Yeah, mga adto de karon. My Yay. Yes, I just received a notification that my flight is booked. Wow. Na ako sa poblasyon. Ah, okay. I think she expects dedication, support to be there when she needs you, and above all things, don't talk to other women. Will got friends, to be honest. He got women friends, and I'm okay with that. What's happening, baby babies? Your baby babies gets old. I'm getting old now. Hello, Lone Wolf. Ate, David, and Mercy Weevil. How's United States doing today? I'm back home. Robert, and have you been to the Philippines or do you even plan to come back here? Or Robert Cole? There's two Roberts here. I'm fine, Lone Wolf. Thanks for the compliment, Lul. How are you, beautiful Vicky? I'm doing good. Thank you so much. I'm having my coffee. Revitalize shape. Ta-da! Wait. Okay. Yeah, this is the content. Jimena Silvestri, cactus fruit extract and green coffee extract. Oh yeah. However, many people will get impatient waiting for you to move there. Exactly. Howdy. Yep. You are Vicky. You are a sweetheart. Thank you so much. You are the sunshine, my only sunshine. I'm a sweetheart. Yeah. When I'm not mad, lone wolf. But I don't get mad that often. I don't hate as well. I will just maybe like Big Dave. They expect babies. Oh, I tell you, they expect babies. Exactly, Big Dave. My goodness. They would expect babies if you're married to a foreigner. Yeah. Yes, they do. Why are you not pregnant yet? Maybe because he is so far and he cannot send his sperm to me. Something like that. Salay Cave ug Libo ang wa pa nako madto. Nakadto og Libo pero wa pa ko ngadtong Salay Cave kuya. There is a tremendous amount of pressure from the family. I'm glad my family is not pressuring me to be honest. None of my family is pressuring me. Maybe it's the one whom is being pressured myself sometimes because I want to help more. Sana all. Sure. But yes, Robert Cole, I would say there's so many, and even other husbands, is pressured already with these expectations of their wife's family. He could send it Vicky, but someone from PH post office will steal it. Yeah. Yuck. Injecting. Oh my God, Robert. Next day air, dude. Yeah, sending it via express. Oops, UPS. My gosh. It took 7 days. It took 7 days for 5 days. No, 7 days for my document to arrive in Germany, and I had to pay I think 1,400 pesos for it through UPS. No pressure should be happening on either side. Yeah, but this is the world where we live in, Lone Wolf. The imperfect world. Yeah. As long as your family living with you, no pressure, no asking for help. Of course, they do ask for help, for Rina. I also ask help from them. That's how family works. We're helping each other. But it's not pressuring you to help them. It's a different story. Family is family. I would help them, they would help me. But not in a way that they're pressuring me to help them. You could send it via balikbayan box, but he'll never need your OFW stamp or it will get searched. You're sticky. So there is a move date yet? No. Okay, update, update, update. I sent the papers to them, and I don't know if it's the autocorrect. Make Alegria Algeria. And then F, the small Filipino should be big letter Filipino, not small letter. And the register of marriage has a number in it, so it's not valid. So we need to do it again. And it will take 6 months to 1 year before it will be registered to the jurisdiction of San Francisco. So that means he wouldn't be able to come here as a husband in the Philippines this year. And I cannot wait another year to see him. So he is saving up a lot for us to be able to meet in Thailand. He just got his ticket yesterday. He bought my ticket today. We will be staying in Phuket and we will be staying there together mm, for almost 1 month. Yeah. Never send anything but Philippines Post. I tried that. Hello, loan from Maureen Michelle. What happened, Mike W? Good luck and God bless sa imong biyahe to Germany, Madam Amping. Salamat, kuya. Same here. Once I sent something and I bet it here, back showed up 2 days before I left to come back, and that was mailed 3 months before I went there. Oh my gosh, it happened also to Will. He sent me boxes of goods and candies for the kids here in the Philippines, and he arrived first before the box. He arrived first before the box. Yeah. Yes. Hello. Wow. Wow, ang tagal naman sis. Oo nga eh. Bummer. Good idea. Thailand is a nice place. Have you been there at the check out the ride list? Did you go to Thailand before? Took 12 days to get the Tacloban, then 2.5 months to go from Tacloban to Bye. Oh, you went to Bye Leyte. Wow. I wanna go there, Kuya. Getting married in Thailand? I don't think so. I want to get married here in the Philippines. Robert, if they opened up my package and removed some items, I complained, but you know how that goes. Oh, that happened when I was working as an OFW in Hong Kong, guys. I sent a very big bags of package that I have to pay more than like I had to pay 7,000 pesos. for the package. Well, 6,000, let's say. And it's a very big package that I had to send here to the Philippines. It's the gift for everyone. And I was super frustrated because I think it was at least 10 items lost in the package. And one of the items that was lost was Nicole's music box that was supposed to be for my daughter. And it was lost. It was lost in customs. And that was way before, I think, that custom things that has going on that people are opening packages. Like they're saying that they open the package to say what's in there to prevent illegal things to get inside the Philippines, but they're getting things out of the package. So you have to be really careful also with that. Yes, I do, Mike. It's crazy. 3 months cost sea flight. Ah, I lived there in Thailand for 2 years and love it. Oh, wow. We're in Thailand, ate. Let's chat on Facebook. Bye bye is nice, but they live in my patag, up in the mountains behind Bye bye. Too many NPA there. Probably good. It didn't work out with her. 3 years investment. Oh well. What? There is an NPA in Leyte? Oh, I didn't know that, Kuya Robert. That's crazy. I didn't know it has NPA in Leyte. I probably will just die so fast, guys, if ever um things like that happen nearby to me. I mean, I'm very scared of guns for some reason. Like even I see the police of the armies with the big guns, they're not doing anything. They're just walking. I'm like, oh my god, guns. I don't know. I'm super scared with the guns. They are all over the mountains up behind Bye Bye. Wow. My sister-in-law used to live in Butuan, and she said that for her, hearing guns, hearing people transferring from one place to another is not new. That for her, it's normal. It's crazy how people think it's normal already. It's just crazy. Yeah. So, Ate Mercy, how's everything doing with you? I still want to meet Cliff and Rue. I still want to meet J and K. K and J. JK. But I do hope to meet Rinal and Jenga when she come back to Cebu soon. Just, to catch up, catch up. It's my money, V, and I will spend it how I see fit. Then the people who think I'm a simp can kick rocks. From Derek. Yeah, exactly. I used to identify their trails hiking from my patag to their coconut farm. Trails everywhere. Wow. Really? Oh my god. I don't want to see that. I have sent dozens of access to Philippines, never had one opened yet. I make it very difficult to open with lots of duct tape and many yards of rope with many nuts. I just too hard to open to steal. Wow, that's nice. Yes, Vicky, no kidding. Oh my god. Are you using StreamYard with your phone? Yes. LBC Bruce? Is there an LBC outside the country? You guys want to come up? Just give me a moment. Yeah, I'm using StreamYard with my phone. Actually, sometimes I'm just using the YouTube live, but sometimes I want to use StreamYard so that people can come up. And again, thank you so much, Robert, for the super chat. That makes it easy for me to reach. I think I have only maybe $60 there, and you sent 100, then I can have more than 100 in my salary. I'm not sure how that works really. Yes, LBC is in the States. Yes, we use LBC. LBC is good, but can be hard to find a pickup location here in US. Oh, okay. Dirty Sarge. I'm not sure if I know. Ah, it's Robert.
Hi,
Oh,
Vicky.
I'm like,
Good
who's
spot.
this?
You get it, Zenon? It's been a long time.
Yeah, I was kind of busy. I was kind
I
of
was going
busy
to
with.
tell the one guy LBC is great, but if you're in a major city, you're not going to have a problem getting a pickup and drop off location. But if you live rural, you're going to have to drive a long ways to get a pick up and drop off location. And it's just like the typical Balik Bayan box. You can get a
Mhm.
small or you get a big one, and they'll doesn't matter how much it weighs. Whatever, if it fits, it ships. But one of the
Yeah.
problems is, unless she is an OFW and Duterte started this, if she has her ID number for an OFW and it goes in a box, nobody will touch it. But if it's coming from the U.S., good chance it will get inspected, and they're looking for electronics and other types of contraband, especially electronics. They're going to tax the Filipina for those electronics, computers, DVD players, things such as that. And
Mm.
if she can't pay the tax, she don't get the box.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh, speaking about the package, I actually have to check as well if I could. I have the package already sent by one of the subscriber.
Yeah,
It's all candies, and it take like more than a month already. It's not here yet.
yeah,
Oh my gosh! I hope the candies are not melted.
they'll be melted. Trust me.
Oh my god! It's
Don't
very
ever
hot.
never send Reese peanut butter cups to the Philippines because it'll look like poo by the time they get it.
Oh wow! I have a drop off a Filipino store that is about 10 miles away. Cost about $80. Damn!
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's right, Bruce. It's about $80 for the large box, but you have to have a major city or a port not too far from you.
Yeah, I think with me as well. My LBC, nearest LBC to me is in Moalboal, and it's like 40 minutes away from here. But the good thing is sometimes they do have door to door send
Yeah, they'll
delivery.
do door to door there in the Philippines,
Yeah.
but usually if there's a pretty good Asian market close to the
Mm-hmm.
Westerner, those are usually pick up and drop off points for the
Oh yeah,
West.
yeah.
You can get to Balik Bayan and fill it and then take it to the store. It might sit there a week, it might sit there a month. It depends on the schedule for the LBC.
Exactly. Oh my God. It's just like, and it's the only other thing problem about the province, if you're like getting boxes from the west or outside the country, is that first it will sit in Manila,
Yeah,
customs in Manila. Another maybe another month or maybe let's say weeks, and then goes to customs of Cebu. From Cebu, then it will be distributed to the towns, and it's really the process is super long. Like that's also another thing that you guys need to consider when you are living here in the Philippines. Like don't expect to be having all this long, very fast, reliable couriers and everything. It's not that easy. I mean, with the UPS, I think it's faster, but at the same time, there are moments that they are not delivering stuff to you. You are the one needs to go there, and the UPS here in Cebu is only one.
yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
also
I
the
always
thing.
made a mistake of dating girls or getting mixed up with the ones that are beyond the Providence.
I
I thought it would be
mean, if
safer.
if it works out, it's worth it. You can always transfer from the province to the city.
Oh no, she had a
But
good family and everything. Just she was a bit mentally immature, and we'll just leave it at that. Well, she was the youngest child, and
yeah, that's the
parents were
thing.
almost the same age. Her parents were almost the same age as mine, so she was the late in life child.
Oh,
But she was very susceptible to outside influences from her friends. So that's one of the things guys got to be careful about. And
hmm
I always bring up the stereotyping. You know, a friend of my friend told me that a friend knew somebody that, and then all of a sudden it becomes truth, and it's far from the truth. So you got to kind of be careful about that.
yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, it's okay with the age gap and everything, but are you really willing
Yeah,
to be responsible to be like the one that guides her and everything? And she will be really hard headed. If she's a lot younger than you, she wants to explore things, and you know already that it's not good for her, but she still wants to try it.
well, both relationships, the family loved the hell out of me, but the girl would finally give in to petty jealousy, and then they spin things out of control. They get twisted around because of communication issues, or maybe there's a lapse in communications,
Mm-hmm.
and it just eats at them. What do you call that over there? The crab mentality, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Or the crab
I
sees
mean,
somebody over here with some food, so 200 crabs go, and they gotta go take it and eat it.
yeah, I do agree with that. The thing is, it's so funny. Like, there was actually a time when my sister in Manila asked me if she could borrow money, and most of the time she borrow money from me and the show will pays for it and it's okay. But that time I told her, can you ask Will, like, if you can borrow from him because I don't have. And my sister is just like, no, I don't, I won't, and I will never ask your husband if I can ask money from him or borrow money from him. Like, why? I mean, let's just check if he would help.
Yeah,
I'm just like, and she said like, I don't want Will to be thinking that we're using him. I'm just like, come on,
yeah. I mean, if they
he
need
would he
something,
would
don't.
have run away already, and you guys know what he is capable of to help
Yeah.
in our family and that, and he didn't hear any word from you. Will didn't hear any word
If
from our
you need to
family.
borrow, just ask them for what, and say, no, I'm not going to give you the money, but here you go. Here's a half sack of rice,
Mm. You know, it's just like,
or
I
I
mean,
can't pay my
because
electric.
she's supposed to use it to go to abroad, that money, and I'm just like, it the other families, to be honest, don't want their Filipina, like their family, to just marry someone that they
Right.
wanted that foreigner to build them a house, to give house to the parent, buy them a land, which is good, but it's not like for the benefit of the family, for the Filipina and the foreigner, but for the other family members, which is, I think, not a very good idea. I mean, it's good if the foreigner will help the family, but just getting that man for that purpose is
Yeah.
crazy,
I
and
try to
it's
tell
happening.
people if you're going to go there and you want to do this, go there first. Take some time. Take a month, or if you can do the 3 month, what is it, the 2A visa now? But it's a real pain in the butt with the travel restrictions. So you can actually stay 3 months. But anyway, just go there. Have some
Yeah.
friends that you can couch search or get a hotel and stay with, and get to know the area because you're going to meet plenty of women that you won't meet on the internet.
Mm.
If you do the LDR thing, okay, fine. It's not that it's not going to work. It can work, and it may not work.
Hmm.
But you're going to have to take at least 1 year before you even say, I'm on my way to come see you. And you're just going to have to feel things out and see how you get along, how you click. It doesn't mean you're talking to 4 or 5 women at the same time. No, talk to that one woman, but take 1 year and get to know her.
Or you could also go, talk 3 months, go there and know her in person, and then if it don't work,
Yeah, you could, but
yeah,
get to know her, get to know the family before
mm,
you. How do I say? Saddle up your horse and go for a ride. you know that's not doing either one of you any favors. I'm not trying to be on a moral bandwagon, but a lot
it's
of people miss the fact that you're an ambassador from the country you come from. And so, whatever you do, good or bad in that country, everybody else is going to get judged by what you do. So,
exactly.
have your priorities straight and try to stick to it because you can always come back.
And it's the same thing with how Filipinas work. Like, there are certain men, I mean, not all the men that's being hurt of Filipina think that Filipina is like this and that, but there are also men that is being hurt by the Filipina, so they would
Yes.
go out telling people that Filipinas are all scammers, Filipinas are all this and that. It the same goes with you guys. If you come here doing this bad things to, let's say, a little community, people would assume that, oh, this guy from is like this and that.
Yeah.
Like, people are generalizing sometimes.
Yeah. I've been burned more times than you can shake a stick at. I mean, I had a couple of actual relationships where I'd spend time, go to the Philippines, And there's probably 30 to 50 others that just fell by the wayside
Mm-hmm.
because of the games and the scams. Oh, blah, blah, blah. We just had a typhoon. Okay. I'm sorry you had a typhoon. While I'm talking to you about a typhoon, I'm looking at the Weather Channel to see if there was a typhoon. You know,
I
you
mean,
can
it's
research the
not
stuff.
very bad to help people when they're really in need, but we can also like there are also people like making up stories just to get
Yeah.
something.
And I've
It's
sent
really
a lot of money
crazy.
to the Philippines because, okay, look, I really don't want to hear about the baby mama drama. Here's your $50. Have a nice day. Goodbye. So it's kind of, yeah, okay, you got your $50. Go buy some daggum food. Don't ask me for
Mm-hmm.
nothing more. And then I just block them. I mean, I'm done. So you got to be careful of the dating sites.
Yeah, that's also the thing. Like you have to be careful. And others, other thing that these Filipinos are also doing is that they're talking to you and like they would say you wanted to ask their Facebook because with a Facebook you will see who are they with, who are their friends, or their family, and you wanted to get their Facebook. If this Filipina is giving you a Facebook with a very minimal, very limited friends,
And not true. She's got about
yes,
100
that's
friends
another
on her
account.
main Facebook.
Yeah. They're using another account to hide something. So
Yeah.
you have to make sure that if you're going to ask for their social media accounts, that's the real one that they're using. Another thing is that you know, you cannot believe if they would tell you that they don't have a Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this
Restrict.
Filipina just wanted to talk to you in Skype and not giving any of her social medias,
Yeah. And you never have a video chat. Why do you never have a video chat if you got Skype?
yeah.
What are you hiding? What are you ashamed? You
Yes,
know?
you have to be careful with that because some of them are not a Filipina but a Filipino.
Yeah. You don't know who you're talking to.
Mm. And also like you have to be careful like there are certain Filipinas as well that will let you video chat but only with a certain hours only if it's accessible for her.
Yeah.
So no, not right now because this and that, but you don't really know what's going on. So you have
Yeah.
to also be careful with that.
Say buyer beware.
Yeah.
But the same thing goes for the Filipina. Not all Westerners that come there are honest. Because
Mm.
it's like whenever I go to the Philippines, if I was going, say, Manila, and I had to wait overnight to catch a connecting flight to, say, Tacloban, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe I was stuck in Cebu waiting to go down to Dalaguete. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to spend the night at the flipping airport because I'm not buying first class plane tickets. Okay. I buy the cheap seat because I get there at the same time as the guy that paid $7,000 and I paid 12 and we get there at the same time. And so, and you see a lot of these Western contractors, and so you catch a van or you catch whatever, say, hey, I want a nice restaurant. It's open all night. I don't want no bullshit. Someplace to sit, get something to eat and relax because I got to wait till tomorrow for my flight. What do? They take you to a ladies' bar, drop you off, and now you're screwed. And so you sit inside there and you get something to eat. You don't want to drink because you're there legitimately, and all these women are parading around. And you see all the guys that were on the airplane or at the airport with you. They're in there throwing money left and right. They're all married. They're just like, holy God, Jesus Christ. And then when you go to leave, you got to pay about $100 to get your luggage back because they stored it for you.
Yeah. That's also another thing that people needs to know if they come to the Philippines. I mean, there's so much expectations that the Philippines is all good
Yeah.
and that, but every country has all goods and bads.
Yeah.
So you have to see
If
the
you've
good
got
and
an
the bad
overnight,
before you go
if you got an
visit.
overnight wait in Manila or Cebu for your connecting flight, don't leave the airport. Just camp out at the airport. Have some peanut butter and crackers or some cheese and crackers. Stuff them in your bag. couple of
Yeah.
bottles of water, and just stay at the airport and sleep on the floor like everybody else does.
Oh my gosh. That actually happens with Will. I think I'm not sure where was the stopover. I think somewhere in China maybe. Like he
Hong
went out
Kong,
from the airport and he
Hong
gets
Kong is
scammed.
bad. 28 hours in Hong Kong. Nothing's open. All the bathrooms are closed. You get there at 8, 9 o'clock at night. Your next flight is not till 3 o'clock the next day. And the Chinese security people, and this was before Hong Kong went back to China, they've
Mm.
got nothing to do but look for a Westerner to go mess with. Hey, hey, you, take your hat off. No hat, no hat. And you're like, fuck you, where's the goddamn bathroom? Excuse my French. Or you go outside to have a cigarette. Oh, blowing their whistle. No smoke, no smoke. Over there, over there. And you're like, what? Chinese guy was just over here smoking, but I can't smoke? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's another thing that if you're traveling around us really can get you aggravated with things like that.
Yeah,
But
you're a
yes,
target.
I do love to travel. I mean, I before I was able to travel abroad, I've been traveling here in the Philippines already because
Yeah.
if you're a Filipino and you know how to budget travel, it doesn't cost a lot to travel. I'm
Mhm.
always a budget traveler. I get the highest, lowest ticket. I go stay in the
Yeah.
hostels. I go to join the tours with a lot of people so I can save
Yeah.
up. And that's the way I also wouldn't be able to get scammed because there are people out there also that will charge you a lot, like
Hmm.
overcharge you, especially when you're foreigners. And that's really like the thing that I also get so angry about before. Like some of my guests have to pay at least like 300 pesos just from that highway going to my Airbnb place.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
It's
Derek's
supposed
got
to
it
be like
right.
70 pesos.
Derek's got it right. King Neptune syndrome. You know, I'm the king. You're going to do what I say, or I'll throw you in jail and you're going to miss your flight. It's really bad. It's really bad in Japan because if you're flying through Narita in Japan, don't buy any liquor until you're about to board your final flight because they'll pull you out of line and tell you you can't take that on the plane and it's sealed in a package, it's duty free, you got the paperwork, you can take it on the plane. But they'll pull you out of line, make you go put it in a bag to check into the aircraft, and you might miss your flight.
Oh, wow.
What, after you go through the customs in Narita for your final flight to the Philippines, there's the same liquor stand. So you buy your liquor then and put it in your bag, get on the plane, no problem. It's like, come on, Jesus. Double standards.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to go to Japan, but I think it's
No,
really
it's
one of
too
the most
expensive.
expensive place to go in Asia.
Mucho dinero. It's expensive. I was stationed there in the army for just over a year at Zama, down just outside of Tokyo. You cannot afford to actually go out and have a nice time, but maybe once a month.
Oh,
And if you
wow.
go to a club or a place during the week when there's not many customers, you'll get charged a sitting fee, which could be 300 to 500 yen. And that was back in 1987. There's no telling what it is today.
What?
And given the exchange rate and all the other garbage, if you want to go to the party area where they have the discotheques and the dance halls and the theaters, then you have to go to Lapongi.
Mm.
There's one train that goes to Lapongi. And when you're trying to get back, because all the clubs and everything are open 24 hours. So only go on a Friday or Saturday night. Because if you go on a Sunday, you're not going to get home because at midnight the train stops and it doesn't start moving again until about 7 o'clock the next morning.
I wonder how Filipinos live in Japan when they're like working not a lot of money that they earn and then maybe they're not really going out at all. I have a second degree cousin that lives there.
Yeah.
He said food is also very expensive. So what he
Yes.
does, the good thing is he is having a free accommodation from the company, but he goes to fishing. He goes to fishing
Yeah.
to get his own fish.
Now, if you hang with the locals and you get into the right areas, you'll find really cheap food like beef bowl or a little small street food cart. And they make really good food. I mean, I really miss okonomiyaki. That shit is good. Japanese pancake.
I like Japanese foods.
It's got fish, shrimp, bonito fish flakes, and all kinds of stuff in it. It's
Uh,
excellent.
I should stop
However,
mentioning the food now.
but it's like the Philippines, you got cheap food, which is on the street cart, but a lot of times you're getting chicken intestine. You think it's a gizzard, and it turns out to be intestine.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah.
So,
Not as
but
expensive as Singapore. So, do you think Singapore is more expensive than Japan, Mike?
no, you ain't been to Japan. You're gonna pay out the nose.
Jalapeno makes everything taste sweeter. That's why I eat them every day, trying to make myself sweet, but it's not working.
Jalapenos.
Jalapeno makes you sweeter? No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna eat the munutila.
Make sure you take the seeds out before you eat it.
Oh, we call it here dynamite.
Yeah, if
Like,
not, you're gonna wish you had ice cream for dessert, so you have something to look forward to.
oh my gosh. Speaking about ice cream, thank you so much, Robert, for that.
Don't
I
worry
think
about
I'm going to get my daughter an ice cream later when she wakes up because I will need to head back to the city later. So I think I'm going to take her out today.
it. Well,
Spend.
I hadn't followed you or kept up in months. The last time I was live with you, I was talking to your husband, and we were talking in
Mm.
German. That was cool. I haven't spoke German in probably 35
Yeah.
years. So that was really good.
Yes. Things getting not very good, but with all these things that he couldn't get in here. But yeah, as I said, he's doing his thing there, trying to save up and everything, and I'm doing my thing to be able to catch up with all my
No,
expenses here as
he's a
well.
really good guy. He's a really good guy. We had a great
Yes,
conversation.
he's a good guy. I'm just
And
crazy sometimes.
so I just called back up with you. And it's like, shit, okay, it's almost Christmas. Okay, here you go. Have a nice day. Stop crying about that
Yeah.
$100
Christmas.
mark.
Oh my God, it's Christmas since September. You guys, if you want to send Christmas gift to me, there's a PayPal link over there because it's already November. Oh my God, it's crazy. Like August. It's even August when I went to the mall. It's already having a Christmas song. It's like, okay.
Between now and January 1st, anything coming that's marked USA, Germany, England, France, or Europe, hey, you're not going to get it. You
Well,
won't
we have
get it.
Christmas here for 6 months. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's half of the year.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, Robert, for being here. Thank you so much,
Hey,
all
no problem.
people
I'll
in the
step
chat.
out.
I
Good to
need
catch
to
up.
I need to wake my daughter up. I need to bring her to a place before I head to the city. And I hope you guys enjoy our chat for today. I will see you in the next videos. And don't forget to check out my videos that I uploaded, guys. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and comment. And also wait for my next videos. It will be more on interviewing Filipinos in the city. So
Tell your husband I said, feel groose.
groups. Bye
Feel groose.
all.
Many
Huh?
greetings. Feel groose.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Bye, Becky.